Now I'm sad.
America is depressing.
On every fucking level, from the politics to the convenience stores, we're fucked. Hey everyone, I'm Veda Scott. We're back. Again, I do this every time. I keep saying we're back, but we're not really back. It's just, we're not even on a schedule at this point. Things have been chaotic.
We're back at Dinosaur
We're
Stay.
back again, eventually, for one of the more chaotic episodes of Drawing Power because, first of all, just because I have Akira in the house.
I'm chaos.
Who just brings chaos. Also, as I grabbed you in the... We're at Wrestling Revolver. I grabbed you in the hallway and said, do you have 15 minutes? I need to film an interview. Didn't tell you what we were doing. So I don't really even know how we're going to do this. But this is Drawing Power, the show where we draw stuff while we talk.
I draw like an infant, so it's going to be great.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Again, we continue to try to find people who cannot draw because that was my... I cannot get thoughts from my head to paper.
You just want superiority when you show your drawings.
It's like they've been real bad. They've been bad. They've been scary. Now hold on. You've already picked up a crayon. Do you have something in your head that you want to draw?
No.
Okay. So normally
I get prepared.
Normally I have a little bit of preparation going into these interviews. Normally I come up with a prompt. Normally I have research to the interviews, but again, because I just grabbed you in the hallway, we're just gonna do this. We're gonna wing it. So this is Drawing Power on the Fly edition.
We're working, brother. We're working.
I don't even know what to draw. Let's see.
Roll back the rock to the downhill tab.
Are you starting to draw? Because I need to find. Hold
am.
on. You're gonna just start drawing. Okay, then you do the prompt. Why don't you give us the prompt? What should we draw?
Dinosaur.
Anyone in particular or just whatever?
Draw anything from anything. It could be from Land Before Time.
Oh, Land Before Time. Now that is a traumatic film, and I feel like for a lot of us, that was the first look at death in media.
That was. Let's be perfectly honest. That entire studio, their whole set out was, I'm going to traumatize children.
Oh my God, let's talk about that.
Secret and Nim. Let's see.
Secret and Nim, beautiful films, but traumatizing. Land Before Time. If there's anyone who is watching that is unfamiliar with this film, because there was eventually 20 of them or something like that.
They're all fun.
We're not supposed to look at each other's drawings, but also
they're all fun.
But the first Land Before Time,
Chomper's a G.
Littlefoot, I think, was the name of the little dino, little long neck.
The long neck.
Yeah, Littlefoot and his mom, because it's always the mom. The mom dies because there's a shifting of tectonic plates, and she gets attacked by
a sharp tooth.
A sharp tooth, which I guess is a T-Rex type of creature. And anyway, the mom dies, orphaning her.
Spoiler alert.
Listen, if you didn't know, don't go into this movie unprepared. The mom dies, and then they have to try to get out of where they are, which it's called the Land Before Time, but I think it should be the land outside of time, because I don't even know that all these dinosaurs live together at the
I think
same
they
time.
were just no, it doesn't matter.
These are good ones. So there was Littlefoot. He was a long neck fellow.
Ducky.
Oh,
by the way, that more depressing. The voice actress was a little girl.
Yeah.
Who was the voice actress of the little girl from All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Yeah.
Who, her dad killed her.
Yeah.
During the voice acting for All Dogs Go to Heaven. And the ending of that movie is when Burt Reynolds says, something like, I love you too, kid. He was saying it to the little girl because she passed and he felt terrible.
Yeah,
that movie's depressing.
Yeah. And that's the kind of thing that you think is an urban legend, but then you read up on it and nope, it's true. Ducky, who they kind of tease you out that maybe is it Ducky that they tease you might die during the movie?
Oh, they use her as bait.
Yeah, or there's a little
Petrie.
The flying boy.
Petrie.
Oh, I think they tease you with his death. There's the Triceratops. They're adorable little dinosaurs. They're all trying to find their families, except for Littlefoot, who doesn't have a fucking family. He watched his mom die. But it turns out that here's another spoiler. Turns out that there's other dinosaurs in this like
his grandma and grandpa
this
are
land
alive.
Before time. So that's a bummer dinosaur movie. The show Dinosaurs. Do you know the show Dinosaurs?
God, yes.
Right now they have some dinosaur action figures out that are pretty good. There's 2 Earl Sinclairs, like home Earl Sinclair and at work Earl Sinclair, and the baby. All very good. Another bummer of a show. Because, like, the thing is, anything with dinosaurs, you're like, I know how this turns out, but normally it's over the course of, like, millennia.
Yes.
But in the show Dinosaurs, like, no.
the
protagonist of the show ends his entire family's existence. It's his fault.
He gets ice aged.
It's madness. It's wild. But someone's coming in. Who's it gonna be?
Get out!
Hey!
How long are you guys gonna be in here?
20,000 minutes.
Probably a few more minutes.
Okay, sorry. I just have to set up.
It's
That's
okay.
fine. You guys are totally good.
So, look, the magic is happening live right in front of you.
Totally.
That
happening.
was the photography. Photographer is going to set up in here, but that's fine. We're going to still keep chatting about dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
So you were talking about also All Dogs Go to Heaven.
All Dogs Go to Heaven. But also, I'm going to go and I'll mention it now. The greatest John Goodman film. The greatest John Goodman film is We're Back, A Dinosaur's Tale.
Oh, that one I feel like not as many people know about.
That song is an earworm in the worst way.
I am, as I've said before on the show, elderly, and I remember when I was a kid, when speaking of Land Before Time, I was trying to remember like what this image in my head was. I had an image of like rubber like puppets. So what it was at Pizza Hut. They had Land Before Time like toys, and they were puppets. And that was when Pizza Hut was still a restaurant and had Book It.
I remember the Pizza Hut buffet.
Yes, I was just talking about this with my mom because it used to be if your mom took you out of school for like a doctor's appointment, you wanted that morning doctor's appointment because a lot of times our moms would take us to the Pizza Hut buffet
Or Dairy Queen.
Or McDonald's or something, and then you'd eat your slop. And then you'd brag to your friends that you got to go out to lunch.
Your dessert pizza slop.
This is not good. This is no good. Oh, boy. And, so I put the crayon down that I was using to draw the main dinosaur here.
I just kind of gave up. We started talking about pizza. I finished my dinosaur, and now I'm like, man, I'm drawing this pizza.
Draw some pizza?
And it looks terrible.
Hold on. Let me see here. I'm going to try
to
draw
looks
another
like
dinosaur.
It looks like a disease that you would get.
I mean, pizza, sometimes visually pizza is not very appealing, but...
No, this looks like when SpongeBob kills the health inspector, it looks like that, but as a pizza.
The splotch!
Yeah. You killed him!
When I was a kid, and I don't even think this was true. I think I was just, like, trying to be alternative or something. I used to say that I didn't like pizza, which, like, had to have been a lie, because... pizza's delicious, and I like pizza as an adult, but I would always be like, I don't really like pizza.
So it's interesting that you say that because when I didn't like pizza as a kid because I thought it was too spicy.
Wow.
But it's because I was 3 and never had anything spicy before.
Right, and you've emerged as a more adventurous eater, I would assume.
Yeah, now, with the woman I live with, she makes me be adventurous. I don't want to try this. Babe, try it. Okay, I guess, and I think it's okay
I
at
don't
best.
know why I thought I didn't like pizza. I think I didn't. I think I was just trying to be like.
There are bad
too
pizzas
cool
though.
For school. There is a lot of bad pizza, and I grew up in Pennsylvania, but my family was in Brooklyn, so I grew up like between good pizza and bad pizza.
Ooh, see,
so maybe
I grew up on box pizza, so like, I had like DiGiorno and stuff like that.
The frozen stuff.
Yeah, where you think, oh, it's great, then you have actually good pizza. You're like, oh, this sucks.
This is not.
My dad, when I was home with my family this weekend, and I hadn't been there since this summer, and I went and had food, and they for one night they made me like it was like box shrimp, and
Does that mean like frozen?
Yeah, okay. I felt awful the next day because nowadays because I'm on a particular diet, I eat just like natural meat, not frozen. So I ate that, and my stomach just turned into. I stayed up all night because my stomach just felt like it had a ball inside of it, and I woke up, And my dad's like, "You look terrible." And I'm like, "Never serve me that ever again."
I have botulism.
Bro, oh my god! I thought like my my colon or what's it called when that thing inside you explodes?
What is happening? Your appendix?
Yeah, I thought I was like, is my appendix exploding?
Do you still have your appendix?
Yes.
I would assume. Okay.
I was like, ironically, out of all the scars I have, I don't have an appendix scar. But I was like, am I dying? Do I have to go to the hospital right now?
Because like that can kill you. If your crap. If your appendix bursts, you're done.
Like
it could end.
I kind of want to have my appendix burst. Just so I can be in the hospital, people will feel bad for me for a while.
Bro, you're a deathmatch wrestler. You could be in the hospital at literally any moment in time. Yeah. All you have to do is let that glass get a little off to the side.
That's outside of my control, though. If it's outside of my control, people feel pity.
Maybe nobody's gonna feel bad if you're in the hospital because, like, you took a gusset plate to the eye or something.
No, like, even when this happened, everyone was like, "Oh, it looks cool," though. I'm like, I want you to feel bad, not tell me it looks cool. Oh my goodness.
We're at a wrestling show. There's lots of yelling.
People are yelling.
I'm almost done with my dinosaurs, by the way. Hold on.
I'll give my guy some orange.
Here's another childhood pizza thing, because I was just discussing this with Speedball the other day, because I was talking about someone that I was friends with as a young child, and the only thing that I could like remember about this girl 30 years later was that she ate milk. She drank milk with pizza.
I thought she ate milk.
She ate milk. She would drink milk with pizza. So, like, if we were, like, if you're, like, at a sleepover, and she would ask for a glass of milk.
I don't like that combination. I see people dip their pizza in the milk. And I'm like, why are you like this?
I didn't know that was a thing outside of this one little girl that I grew up with.
Yeah, there's weirdos that do things.
I do use ranch dressing, though, with pizza. I like a sauce.
There's certain pizzas I can get that. Like, if it's, like, a chicken pizza, I can get that. But like, I could maybe try blue cheese with pizza, maybe. Why not? But the kind of pizza I think is bad, but I think is still so good. I love Little Caesars.
Oh, okay. So there are times where, like, sometimes the food that you know is disgusting could be delicious.
Domino's is one of those,
too. Could be delicious. And, like, you know it's bad. You know it is not good. The worst thing about Domino's pizza is I've been noticing that their ads will be everywhere. And you'll see the pizza in the commercial or on the, like, print ad, and it looks terrible. And it's like, this was your best shot. You couldn't completely fabricate, like, there are regulations around that, but, like, this was your best shot as, like, in terms of food artistry,
to put
to
your
make
best
this
foot
look
forward.
good. And it looks like garbage.
It's the exact opposite of McDonald's. You're like, that looks so good. Then you get to McDonald's. You're like, this is awful.
They opened a McDonald's around the corner from my house recently, and the line is always like going around this McDonald's. Everyone's like, very excited. They opened this McDonald's.
Well, it's also probably whatever it is with the chicken that they're doing now.
The chicken Big Mac, I believe it is. So I'm a vegetarian, so I don't eat most of this stuff, but I'm very, like, fascinated by like, the fast food ads and stuff, and sometimes I do make Speedball try stuff, just so I can just find out more about it. I wanted him to try the Wendy's Krabby Patty meal, but I saw a bunch of disappointing reactions to it, and I was like, maybe not.
No, that's why you should make him do it.
Well, so apparently it's just a cheeseburger with Krabby Patty sauce, which is it's always fucking Big Mac, like Thousand Island. But they have a pineapple mango frosty now, which I thought would be good. But when you think about it, it's a SpongeBob meal with a pineapple frosty. So they just came and, like, processed his house. Now he's homeless, and we're just eating it.
Well, that's fine. They did an entire episode where he lost his house.
That is true.
So it's just another episode. They're probably going to do it in the TV show, and then he's actually going to go live with his parents, and Squidward will be happy because that poor man has suffered.
None of this is good. This is
My drawing has not improved since I was in kindergarten.
Are you did you finish yours? All right, I'll do my reveal first.
No, you go ahead.
I always go first. Okay, so I drew like a cast of dinosaur characters here. So I started with the
They look like those child toys that you would give to like a 3-year-old.
They look like, you know those the little capsules and you put
stick them in the
water
water. That's
the
exactly
sponges?
what
Yeah. So this was supposed to be like a brontosaurus, But then I don't know what happened to the body. And then I was like, do they have tails?
You drew a moth.
This is supposed to be a
It's a
pterodactyl.
moth.
But so I started to draw this. It started looking like a poop. It looked like Mr. Hanky-esque. And then and it's like kind of a bat. It does look like a moth. No good. And then this was supposed to be like a little T-Rex. You can only tell though because he has the arm. So they were all bad. I mean, you can get the vibe.
It looks more like Rodan from the Godzilla
It's
series.
not good. All right, what did you do? Yours is good.
I drew a little T-Rex.
So mine, I also made red for some reason. Well, yours looks. It's got like muscles. It's got these little pointies.
I wanted to draw Godzilla halfway through, and I was like,
It does look like
I'm going to
Godzilla.
mix it up a little
And
bit.
then why is the pizza purple? What happened here?
I gave up on trying to find the right colors. I said it looks like that's like the nasty,
Yes.
the nasty patty, and I was like, this is the nasty pizza.
The worst thing that has happened is there's been a couple times where we'll like I have like a thing on my phone where like gives you a drawing prompt, and we'll get an animal or something, and it'll be like a whale. It's never been a whale, but maybe next time it will be. And it's like and then we're both trying to use the same colors.
I think maybe if I wanted to, I'm never gonna be like some master artist, but I could draw some like Dave Pilkey Captain Underpants stuff and probably make some money with it.
The dinosaur is shoot good.
That's not shoot good. I've seen shoot good drawn dinosaurs.
Maybe like a hummingbird, a little bit. It does kind of look like a bat, a moth.
It's like a hummingbird from The Simpsons, maybe.
So this is supposed to be like the beak.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what these little feet are. That was real
You might as well
bad.
draw a needle on it, make it like a weird hornet hybrid.
It is kind of like a little. Hold on, let me just put a little needle on the butt. There we go. And some stripes.
And that's something that you would probably find in Australia now.
It looks not good.
I will say this: one thing I got to do when I go back to Japan is I have to try a Japanese McDonald's because everyone says it's so good, and I'm like, okay, listen.
So I have spent many an hour in a Japanese McDonald's using their Wi-Fi and like sipping on a soda. But I can never like eat any of the food. But I've heard the exact same thing. Even from people who are like not McDonald's eaters, they have different stuff too.
They just have different standards in Japan. Like the 7-Elevens in Japan are amazing.
Imagine if we had anything like that in this country.
It's like five-star dining in comparison to
And
anything
it's
in
open
America.
24 hours all the time.
Lawson's.
Now I'm sad.
America is depressing.
On every fucking level, from the politics to the convenience stores, we're fucked.
Hold on now. Hold on.
What is this? Something's happening.
Hold on. He breathed the fire.
He's breathing fire, so he's a Godzilla dragon dinosaur.
Yes.
We don't know that dinosaurs did not breathe fire. There's
I think
no proof.
they did. I think it's a lie.
Could be.
I think dragons existed. Why not?
All right, so if people want to like follow you on social media, how would they do that?
Follow me on @the Akira Way, TheAkiraway on
I'll
Instagram.
pop a lower third on there too.
On
so they got
Instagram,
it.
on Twitter, on Twitch. I sometimes watch Mike's stream. Sometimes Mike sends people to me. It all depends.
Yes, you do stream.
Yes.
So check out the streams. Check out all the content.
I just play nerdy crap.
Don't maybe check out the drawings. We'll workshop those a little bit more.
I don't know, mine's pretty good. I don't know. I think,
Now taking commissions, Akira.
Gene Simmons, put this in your art Hall of Fame or your art museum, please.
I'm Veda
$5.
Scott. This was not the best episode, but it was pretty good.
It was pretty nasty. Hey.
Got a little needle in the butt.